This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got... Open-ended.
An early win streak could really boost the team's outlook, kind of define their direction. So I expect to see them keep the intensity up, so we should be in for a fun one.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Tari Eason comes in for Dylan Brooks. Lance Thompson in for Jalen Green. And one thing to note, MP has vocalized his desire to be the top rookie in this class. He wants to outdo his peers every time he's on the floor.
And I love that MP is walking into this league with his sights set high. But guess what? He's got his work cut out for him. When you look at the names in this rookie class, now we get to enjoy watching him chase his dreams here in the NBA. Good luck to MP on the journey.
Hearing scouts talk about MP before the draft, the one concern they had was his hesitation to take over games himself.
And I think that's just how MP is wired, right? He's always been a team-first player, even if that means sacrificing his own shot a bit too often.
So on the floor for Houston, the post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Thompson is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Eason in at the three, the small forward.
A darn good free throw shooter. Smith doesn't seem to have a weak spot coming into the league.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. And a change for the Rockets. Shepard's checked in.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Spurs leading by 4. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. MP inside. He's covered by Eason. Branham, the pass to Paul. Clock at 4. MP. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 7th assist in the game. Pass to Şengün. Oh, he nails the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Taking a look at the center, locking down the middle. For some news on MP, let's send it over to the decorated David Aldridge on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. As you know, there's still a lot of season ahead, but we've got a couple of opposing rookies in this one. When I asked about tonight's matchup against a fellow rookie, MP told me he's made it a goal to prove that he's the best player in this class. He's got a lot of confidence, Kevin.
A ton of confidence, David, and that's something you got to have in this NBA. That ties it up.
For as hard as Şengün plays, he's always so relaxed on the floor.
Houston making a switch here. Brooks checked in. Now we have a chance. Let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. The Rockets 4th.
Well, the commitment they brought to the boards is evident in those numbers. Rebounding's never a glamour stat, but it wins you games.
Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brooks has got his second bucket tonight.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. MP passes to Barnes. Kicks it out to MP. And Barnes gets double teamed. Collins wide open. He fires. Drills the baseline jumper. Collins has got it all tied up now for the Spurs. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Shepard, the pass to Şengün. A second chance effort. Basket counts. Şengün's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Jones dishes to MP. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. It's tipped. Here's Branham. Still scoreless. MP, no good. Shepard with the ball. Eason passes to Shepard. 1:58 left in the first half. Houston needs to get a shot off. Good on the triple. Now it's a 5-point Rocket lead.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15 and 56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
Şengün with a screen on Jones. Shepard, that's good. Shepard's got the lead up to 7 now for the Rockets. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Houston.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Spurs as they end the second quarter with a 13-5 run. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight.
Well, I think of Houston. When you come out rocking with 2 straight wins, you're feeling good.
Yeah, got to keep that out of your head, though.
As we shift our focus now to the Spurs, it's a tight one after 2 quarters of play.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq.
Thank you for being with us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out. He's checked in for Johnson. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Rockets trail by 4. Sochan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Devin Vassell out there with Paul. And it's MP in at the 3 slot. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. MP outside. It's Vassell on the wing. 6 to shoot. Wembanyama, a screen on Greaves. And the basket by Vassell. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unsure, but basically it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Green against Vassell. And it's Green missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Sochan, the pass to Paul. To the inside, and Fred VanVleet is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Jones comes in for Chris Paul. And a switch here also for Houston. Thompson, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. 1:41 left in the third quarter. MP, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And the three ball is good.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
MP with a screen on Van Vliet. The three from MP. The Rockets pull it in. Thompson outside to the middle for the lead. And it's Green missing. San Antonio's gone 6 of 14 with the three ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. And MP throws it down.
Well, young guys rarely hesitate to throw it down when they can. MP is no exception.
Van Vliet passes to Şengün. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Houston making some changes. Tari Eason's checked in for Smith. Whitmore comes in for Jalen Green. And Shepard subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Screen by Şengün. Whitmore, a miss that time. Would have put him up. San Antonio leading. Barnes kicks to Jones. MP outside. Pass to Barnes. MP with a screen on Şengün. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Castle's checked in for San Antonio. And a switch here also for Houston. Brooks checked in and stolen by MP. Now Collins. Here's Barnes. Jones, the pass to MP. Puts up a three. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Brooks. Plays it up and banks it in. Brooks has got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
That's the end of the third, and it's... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So on the floor for Houston, they've got Jalen Green. Tari Eason is out there with Dylan Brooks. And then there's Steven Adams, and it's Thompson in at the 2-guard. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. And the Spurs with possession. A 2-point game. They set the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And they should probably start looking to get the ball inside more. The three-pointer hasn't been there for them like it was in that first half.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Over in the corner, Barnes. MP outside. To the left wing. Outside, Jones. Cranes the three-pointer. Jones has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, it's a work in progress from outside the arc. Good to see Jones knocking it down there.
Jeremy Sohan's checked in for the Spurs. Paul comes in for Harrison Barnes. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. You wouldn't know they were down from what he was talking about. He was positive with the team. He was calm. He said he wanted to keep them focused. It's a pretty good approach, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Brooks against Paul. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right?
so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust.
Great win tonight, MP.
I've talked to people with knowledge of the situation.
Let's get it, MP. They're a good team, but we got you. So we're going to win. Yo, MP, let's go.
And these two-game season series have been proposed as a way of cutting down on all the travel.
Yeah, if there's any downside for the fans, it would be the repetition. It's nice to shuffle teams
to the paint. Greg Popovich has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And let's check in with Allie. She's got the latest on MP.
Thanks, guys. MP is so excited to be here in the NBA. He's aiming for the top of his rookie class. He told me pregame, growing up in Plainview, I dreamed of playing in this league, so just being here is special. We'll see how he performs. Brian?
Well, Allie, I can't wait to see this kid's career develop. And coming into the season, MP was very open about his motivation. He wants to prove he's the best rookie in the class.
Yeah, MP sees the rookie reports, and he really studies them. And so far this season, he hasn't been on the top of those lists. That's becoming an extra bit of fire to motivate MP to get the better of his peer group.
Something that the organization loves about MP, Grant. He's always letting his game do the talking.
Yeah, he'll respond with a quip here or there, but for the most part, MP lets his actions do the work, not his mouth. He's very mature and as focused of a rookie that you'll find. That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Here's Collins. It's hauled in by Houston. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just... They didn't do it.
The Rockets trail. MP is out there with Barnes. Then there's Zach Collins. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Branham in at the 2. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Shepard. No points yet. It's stolen by Barnes. Down low. Knocked loose. Sengun with a steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. It's Eason with the jam.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
Outside Jones. Pass to MP. Collins outside. 5 on the clock. On the wing, Jones shoots over Shepard. That's good from Jones. And the assist by Collins. Jones has got his first points of the night. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Şengün, a screen on Jones. That puts him in the lead.
Oh, creating for himself wasn't a strong suit in college, but it's nice to see Shepard folding some playmaking into his game.
Screen by MP. Barnes passes to MP. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Thompson outside. Pass to Şengün. To the middle. Here's Eason. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got 3 assists tonight.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his third year. Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11 post guy. He is so skilled.
Outside Eason. Pass to Shepard. Şengün, a screen on Jones. Out to Thompson. Şengün, the screen. Thompson passes to Şengün. Another shot. The shot no good. Excellent D there from Collins. On the wing, MP. Whitmore defending. It's Barnes on the wing. And there's another one for the Spurs.
A big forward with quick hand. Barnes, oh, he'll let it fly.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Collins. Johnson comes in for Barnes. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Branham. And Sochan subbed in for Jones. MP shot is off. Houston has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Pass to Van Vliet. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Sochan, the pass to MP. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Vassell left side. MP scanning the floor. From deep. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
San Antonio has gone 5 of 12 from 3-point range tonight. MP inside, working on Green. MP left side. Back to Johnson. Beyond the arc. San Antonio again can't hit. Houston has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Now Green. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Back to Smith. From deep. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. San Antonio trailing here. Vassell outside. Sochan outside. Vassell outside. MP right side. From 13. He can't get that one to fall.
Ooh, might rush that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Rock. Rockets on top. They're up by 1. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Thanks for
taking a look here at the Rockets. This is when it starts to get real. You pass the opening night energy. You're not as well rested as you were in the offseason.
Yeah, it's time to show us what you really can do.
And we now take a look at the Houston Rockets and the close first half they've played.
Their effort on the offensive glass has set a strong message. They're not going to be pushed around, and they're going to battle and outwork you.
Like I outwork you every day, Kenny? I'm just saying.
I outwork both of you, and it ain't even close.
Why keep looking at me like that for?
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
That's your new nickname, Trouble.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You got to like what we're seeing from Tari Eason.
You just love his patience off.
Change here for San Antonio. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done. But the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. So the Houston 5 right now. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Tari Eason is out there with Thompson. And it's Adams in its center, filling out the middle.
The defense gets physical with Green inside, so he uses his agility to get around it.
Back to Jones. Collins with a screen on Van Vliet. Jones from outside. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Van Vliet. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. They grab their own miss. And here is Green. Offensive board. Adams shot's good. And the Rockets lead by 4.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3 ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
From deep, MP. Oh, MP buries the triple. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. It's Houston. They lead by 1. And right after this, we'll bring it. Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
They had a lot of great shots. They haven't dropped. A lot of great shots. Keep moving the ball.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. We've got Barnes. He's out there with MP. Trey Jones is out there with Zach Collins. And it's Branham in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. MP shot is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Eason pass to Thompson to the inside. Şengün, a screen on MP. Here's Whitmore outside. Rebound by San Antonio. Their next game is at Paycom Center in Oklahoma City for a date with the Thunder. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Here's Thompson. Rebounded by Branham.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to MP. Barnes with it to take the lead. Thompson pulls it in. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And it's Whitmore missing. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Barnes passes to Jones. Now Collins. Pass to Branham. And the foul on Cam Whitmore. That's his first foul. And the Spurs making a change here. Mamukelashvili's checked in. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Van Vliet's checked in. MP inside. Defended by Thompson. Here's Barnes. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
They get it back. And he banks in the layup. And the Rockets lead by 3. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is...
And so it's the Rockets who come out on top here. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson.
Sorry, man. Tough game tonight.
Rest, recuperate, get ready for tomorrow.
So how you feeling about your recent play?
Not gonna lie, Coach, I feel pretty good.
So do we, which is why we think you're ready to run with the starters.
Coach, you playing with me?
Oh my gosh, that's great. I've been looking forward to this opportunity.
Now remember when I told you this is a big boy league, MP?
Mm-hmm.
When the coaches make a move like this, it puts us in the crosshairs. It puts Cliff in the crosshairs too, because the buck stops with the general manager.
Well, like you said, it's a grown man's league, and if you can't handle that pressure, then you ain't gonna make it that far.
Glad we are understood.
Loud and clear, Coach.
It's time to prove you belong, MP. Good luck.
All right. We can do this.
Tough result. Now get over it. You circled this one on your calendar. You wanted it. Bad. And you lost. So what does that tell us? It tells us to get back on the horse and get it right next time. We're going to see plenty more teams led by top young players. Competing at this level is never easy and always worth it. You want to prove you're one of the best rookies in the league, right?
Of course, 100%.
Then fail better than them too. Don't make the same mistake twice. Learn from this, grow, and come back stronger.
I got you, Coach.
Damn, that's messed up. at the 3. That's my first time on next gen.
Surprisingly loud crowd tonight. This should be a good one.
It's good, MP. MP, let's turn it around right here.
Up next, the Spurs taking on the Thunder. For the Spurs, 2 wins and 1 loss. Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA. Shams, over the last decade, the Warriors were the team. And this decade is kind of wide open. So, with young teams on the horizon, the deep roster of teams and talent in the West, a lot of people are talking about Oklahoma City as the team to watch in the 2020s. What do you think?
OKC has this league at the palm of their hands and really the direction. The nucleus led by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in Oklahoma City, that is among the best. They have tons of picks. Kevin, I mean dozens of draft picks that they can trade to get even more talent. No organization is set up quite like the Thunder. They have to be aiming for championships down the line.
They've stayed the course. Agreed wholeheartedly with you. They're going to be fun. And the starting group for the Spurs. Sochan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Devin Vassell out there with Paul. And it's MP in at the 3 slot. There's the 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Now, CP, usually he's trying to create his own shot, so when he has these standstill jumpers, that's easy money.
We have all these great foreign players. Maybe 3 of the top 5 players in the NBA are all foreign players, right? And so much was made of Anthony Edwards. Here's a 22-year-old American player who has maybe the charisma, the game, the everything you could package. It could be our next great player. Is there ever talk around the league about why are European players being so dominant? Where are the great young American players to compete against this great influx of international players?
The grassroots programs, you have to look at what happens abroad and in the States. You have to give a lot of credit to the way that they develop players over in Europe, in any of those regions. They do a great job, and those players are hungry, they're driven, they're passionate. They're trying to get here to the States and play basketball at the highest level in the NBA. And you see at the amateur level, there can be a lot of fluidity, there can be a lot of influx, and players are given so much so soon in America. So to be able to have that chip on your shoulder, to have the passion, and to exude the confidence that Anthony Edwards has, the younger generation of players definitely have someone Anthony Edwards to look up to.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And we saw some players banged up down the stretch last season, Shams.
I'm told that there was a focus on maybe allowing some more flexibility in physicality. It definitely upped the intensity some, and I think that's what the fans want. But there are going to be some trade-offs, and that includes the free throw rates, that includes game time, and in the long haul, adding some more physicality and adding some more attention to detail defensively and allowing defenders to play more and defend more. That should be good for the game.
Yeah, those were good trends, I would agree.
Luguentz Dort continues to find ways to impress you and expand his offensive game, but he knows he's coming to the league as a defender, and he takes a tremendous amount of pride in it.
Down low, here's Wembanyama, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. The Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game, pulling in the right direction. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Now with 2 fouls.
And San Antonio has possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And the league continuing, Shams, to tweak the rules around replay review. But would you set a time limit to maybe tweak it a little bit?
Have to, right? Especially some of these games and the way they're ending. It's something to try if you can't find a cause to really overturn in a minute or two. Let's keep this game moving. I think we all love the free-throwing game.
I agree. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Isaiah Joe. And it's Caruso in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. 4 on the clock. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his first bucket in this one.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
Joe passes to Caruso. And here is Holmgren. Three-pointer. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And the Thunder making a switch here. Dort's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Johnson, he's checked in for Trey Jones. Here's Holmgren. He had 25 points last game. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Shot clock at 3. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 2 now for the Thunder. MP with a screen on Holmgren. And here's MP for 3. San Antonio again missing.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Vassell. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And it's a 4-point Oklahoma City lead.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Always so much fun to have Shams join us. No one with a better pulse on the NBA.
Man, Shams is always the first guy to know about the big moves around the NBA. Love hearing what he has to say.
And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Three-pointer. Wembanyama with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
A three from MP. Drills it from outside. MP's got his second basket of the night.
Good to see these kind of quick decisions from a young player. MP not wasting time on the J.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 8 points for him. Caruso finds Dort. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Thunder lead by 6. And we've reached halftime in this one. It's the Thunder as they end the second quarter with a big 11-3 run. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, and something out of left field for you guys.
Ernie, left field, this is not baseball. This is a basketball show.
So it's like from the backcourt, maybe.
And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the Thunder.
Even before the game started, you could feel the energy in this arena.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
And, guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
On the floor for San Antonio, Sochan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Devin Vassell out there with Chris Paul. And it's MP in at the 3 slot. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Back to Vassell. The 3. And MP with the basket on the assist by Vassell. MP's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Spurs. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 3.
Great touch from that range.
MP against Dort. MP outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Thunder leading by 6. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They've built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Pass to Holmgren. Dort with the ball. His three-pointer's off the mark. On the wing, MP. Defended by Dort. MP against Dort. Paul kicks to MP. Wembanyama, a screen. MP, no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
To the paint. Here's Caruso. Bank shot, no good. Spurs trail by 6. MP outside. Wembanyama finds Paul. Taken away by Williams. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Yep, that one goes. Williams has got the lead up to 8 now for the Thunder.
And Jalen Williams had a plan there to outwork the defense. He knows you got to bring it to the paint.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Knuckle down now. Don't just get out of hand. Got this.
The Thunder leading by 8. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. And it's Holmgren in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. It's deflected. A shot by Paul, no good. The Thunder have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Spurs on defense. Outside, Dort. Pass to Caruso. Williams, a screen on Vassell.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Inside. Outside, Dort. Williams up on top. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss. Spurs trail by 8. MP looking around. There's the triple. MP, the triple is down the hatch.
Big moment. MP showing some savvy. What a bright future this young man has.
Ball against Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Chris Paul picks up that.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Chalk up 2 there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 this quarter.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
MP outside. Fires for 3. Caruso grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the 3.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Good.
Now, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Thunder lead by 10.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
MP's shot is good. Six seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Paul. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Here's Sohan. So we see the Thunder get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there was...
Sorry, man. Tough game tonight.
I told you. Once you make the starting lineup, we're in the endorsement game now. Great choice.
Yo, I cannot believe I'm getting... Yo, I appreciate all this, man. You putting in work, bro.
Come on, man. That's what you pay me for. This ain't no charity. I'm here to help you maximize your brand. Nothing left on the table.
about to tear the roof off.
Happy Halloween and welcome to NBA basketball. Well, Grant, to be here for some horrifying hoops on Halloween. You like that?
I do. That's pretty good, man. What could be scarier than losing on Halloween? Looks like a lot of the fans showed up with their Halloween spirit, so it should be fun for everyone choosing to spend their evening with us.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Chris Paul out there with Devin Vassell, and it's MP in at the small forward position. Now here's Sexton. Markkanen's got room. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Well, nice job to capitalize right there in an instance where all you got to do is catch and shoot.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Will Hardy.
He said they spent all week watching film on Victor Wembanyama, trying to find flaws that they could take advantage of. No such luck. So their mission tonight is to try to make someone else beat them, which coach admits could be fool's errand.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And big-time congrats in line for MP, signing his first shoe deal.
Yeah, he's teaming up with Nike. Just a classic company. MP told us growing up he always wore Nikes, and he's so excited to start this partnership.
Now here's MP, coming in off a 14-point game last time out. From behind the arc. Vassell can't get it to go. On offense, here's Utah. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, Lauri Markkanen had said all along he was content to stay in Utah. And after signing a contract extension, he remains with the Jazz. He turns 28 in May, so he's just entering his prime. There's plenty of runway left if the Jazz think he can guide them back to the playoff mix. And with the timing of when Markkanen signed his extension, he is not trade eligible during this season.
I appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. San Antonio with the ball, following the bucket by Utah. And here's MP. Outside for Wembanyama. Stolen by Kessler. Here's Sexton. And that one's good.
Baby, where you at? In the potty? You okay? What you doing?
Sexton is a scorer. It doesn't matter if he's on the interior. This guy is determined to capitalize.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to review the game plan. And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. Utah, number 1.
And it was just great watching them be so assertive on the offensive glass. This is a team that trusted in their ability to keep possessions alive last season.
Markkanen against MP. A shot to stop the run. Counted from distance. MP's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, sometimes your teammate gets you open with a screen. MP able to capitalize.
Pass to Hendricks. Here's Sexton. Nice D from Vassell.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
MP against Markkanen. Screen by MP. Lets the three fly. Utah grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen.
It's good. The assist that time from Paul. MP's got his third bucket of the night.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Markkanen misses. San Antonio trailing here. MP, the pass to Wembanyama. MP outside. Again, MP missing. And so Sexton will bring it up for Utah. Pass to Hendricks. This one for three. No luck on that one.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
MP, the pass to Sochan. And it's all tied up.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his play. That's how Sochan gets to his shot inside.
Markkanen with a screen on Paul. Here's Mills. Nifty move. Markkanen from long range. Connects from downtown. Markkanen's got 11 points.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Paul looking over the floor. 6 to shoot. Vassell outside. And stolen by Sexton. And he slams it in one-handed.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
And so it's Lauri Markkanen making things happen for Utah. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. All right, stick around. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast. Group substitution here for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Collins. MP's checked in for Johnson, and it's Vassell in. For Branham. And so it's Utah with it. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Pass to Markkanen. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Basket's good.
Boy, he's got so much length that under duress, still able to finish. Go ahead, Lauri Markkanen.
Spurs trail by 19. Well, Doris, the 7-footer from Finland, Lauri Markkanen. What makes him so tough to stop?
Well, the size you mentioned, 7 foot. The sweet shooting that he provides. He's got tremendous range and accuracy from three-point territory. Can put it on the deck, is willing to mix it up on the glass. There's a lot to like.
So, on the floor for San Antonio. Sochan and Wemby are the bigs. Jones and Vassell are the 1 and the 2. And it's MP in at the 3 spot. Back to Sexton. And he dunks it down.
Well, just 6'2", but the vertical for Colin Sexton. Nicely done.
The Spurs have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Devin Vassell is progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Pass to Hendricks. Back to Sexton. The three is up. Rebound San Antonio. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
I really think the nail in the coffin was their missed free throws. That's usually an ominous sign.
I thought the frustration at the line was evident, and it makes it easy on the defense when you're not capitalizing once they put you at the free throw line.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Spurs need to get one up here. Jones from outside. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I'd have to say, B.A., that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight.
Utah making a switch here. Mills is checked in. 1:10 left to play in the half. Markkanen misses. Spurs trail by 13. Pass to MP, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Markkanen. And a quick pause here. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and check out last season's best shot blockers. You look at Wembanyama, such great timing and instincts. He's the best shot blocker in the league right now. And of course, Walker Kessler, he's hanging with him. This guy's a tremendous rim protector.
The way these two guys patrol the floor, it's impressive. It changes how the offense attacks, especially inside.
Paul, he's checked in for Jones. Pass to Sohan. Back to MP. And out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Utah leading by 13. Outside Mills. Markkanen for 3. Rebounded by Chris Paul.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Markkanen against MP. Sexton grabs the board. And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Lets it go from 14. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. And so it's the Utah Jazz in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Back to the game after this break.
Well, they're within striking distance. They've done a few good things out there, but rebounding is not one of them, Shaq.
Probably the difference in the game. Next up, that does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
2 assists, 2 rebounds, 1 block. Let's get it.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. MP really making a difference here.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Sexton and Markkanen out on the wings. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then there's Patrick Mills. And it's Hendricks in at the 4. And that's the group for Will Hardy as we begin the second half. And every team is looking for length on their roster. Yeah,
the reason, BA, is because of the quality and skill of shooting. Guys are coming across half court, and they can shoot the basketball at 35 feet. The reason you need length is there's more area to cover. Increasingly, Brian, it's getting harder and harder to play as an undersized guard in this league.
Now Sexton. He's got 6. Pass to Kessler. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Sohan, the pass to MP. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Markkanen. Jazz leading by 10. Outside Sexton. Fires from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. Sexton's got 9.
This is a shot Colin Sexton has worked so hard to improve on. Can he be consistent from three-point range?
Oh, there's the alley. And stolen by Sexton. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Three-pointer, no good.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Wembanyama screen. Here's Sohan. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Utah's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A., and unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
MP shot is off. Utah leading by 16. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Lets it fly. A good-looking shot from the wing. He's got 16.
MP is cooking right now, and folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. A different look here for Utah. Collins comes in for Sexton, and Jordan Clarkson subbed in for Mills. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Jones comes in for Paul. Pass to Hendricks. Inside, here's Markkanen, and Markkanen with the stuff.
Well, you can see how impactful Lauri Markkanen can be with that size and skill offensively. He is too good.
Jones finds MP. Wembanyama, screen on Markkanen. A deep 3 from MP. The long distance 3 is buried. MP's got 5 points now this quarter. The teardrop. And Clarkson with a layup. And the Jazz lead by 15.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Wembanyama screen. MP, the pass to Wembanyama. And stolen by Markkanen. Pass to Hendricks. Back to Markkanen. On the wing, Clarkson. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Jazz leading by 15. And here's Markkanen. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
Well, given Markkanen is 7 feet tall, feeding him on the interior is probably a good decision. That's a nice touch by the big man.
MP outside. Back to Jones. Pass to MP. Shot clock at 5. With the 10-footer. The rebound by Markkanen.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Wembanyama, screen on Clarkson. And here's MP from outside. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Utah up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well.
He was doing so good.
Greg Popovich addressing his team.
Let's play even smarter and make sure we play harder than them.
go. Step down. 1, 2, 3. Defense.
Mentally, physically, Greg Popovich wants each guy to try and elevate his game.
Yeah, and a lot of that starts on the defensive end. And that's where the tone is set. It literally ripples through everything else they do.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. They've got Trey Jones. Barnes is out there with Johnson. Then there's Zach Collins, and it's Branham in at the shooting guard position.
Boys, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
This is why you...
Change here for Utah. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Collins. MP comes in for Barnes. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Branham. And it's Chris Paul in for Jones. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. MP outside. Vassell outside. Wembanyama, screen on Sexton. And he trims the lead to single digits.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Mills finds Kessler. Utah with another miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Wembanyama, pass to MP. Vassell outside. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And here's Mills for 3. Knocks down the triple.
They're not rolling like they were earlier. The bucket's a little harder to come by.
MP, the pass to Wembanyama. Now MP. Pulls it. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 6 rebounds in the game. Sexton passes to Mills. Outside Sexton. Pass to Markkanen. Victor Wembanyama grabs a board. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 now. Wembanyama, screen on Sexton. A deep 3 from MP. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
Oh, serious range from MP. I wasn't sure he had that in his bag.
Down low. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Pass to MP. And stolen by Markkanen. First free throw is good. And that'll put him up by 9.
And guys, Markkanen, there's no question about his offensive talent. His skill set is the perfect match for the way the game is played today.
MP outside. Johnson with it. Takes a 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And that's a gigantic shot for Johnson. He has no fear shooting with the game on the line.
Pass to Markkanen. The fadeaway. That's short off the rim.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Vassell passes to MP. 41 seconds left in the game. Here's Wembanyama. He connects! And now they trail by just 4.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Pass to Kessler. And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And that's an intentional foul.
Where's it at?
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, you want to continue to build the lead, so a very productive trip to the line right there.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They're behind by 7. All right, guys, what's your take?
A lot to talk about here, but hey, this game is likely out of reach.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
So we see Utah get the win here. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the...
Sorry, man. Tough game tonight.
You guys look tired out there.
Let's see if this helps.
Congrats to MP on his first 20-point game. I remember the first time I scored 20 in college. An amazing feeling.
This ain't college though, little lady.
Get the popcorn ready. It's game time.
We got some dribble moves now.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony. And there's certainly an added challenge, right, Clark, in the second game of a back-to-back.
And you always wonder in that case, could fatigue play a role in deciding this game? You know, back-to-backs are hard, but there's no excuses. Everybody has to play them, so you deal with it and make the most of it.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Naz Reid out there with Gobert, and it's Conley in at the point. Edwards passes to Conley. Back to Edwards. That one, no good. Nice defense by Vassell. Pass to MP. Spurs working the ball around now. Fires the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from three.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes, and we talked about the tall task of facing Anthony Edwards. Coach said he is so physical. Ant looks more like a linebacker than a wing, so we can't foul Edwards too much. That's playing right into his hands. So they'll try to play him tight without sending him to the line. Not easy to do. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. MP deciding where to go with it.
Excellent defense from McDaniels. Jaden's length and activity, really a problem for shooters.
The Spurs come into this one following a loss to the Utah.
You're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
Doubled by Conley. Just 5 to shoot. MP, and he gets the bucket. MP's got 5 points so far.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run. And that's a veteran move from MP, using the pump fake to bait the defense.
You know, Greg, with a combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. MP outside. Lets it go from deep. Gobert pulls it in. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Edwards can't hit. Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a win against the Nuggets. Kicks it out to MP. They get the rebound.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
MP passes to Paul. MP with a screen on Edwards. Back to MP. And he's good on the three ball. MP's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Spurs.
MP doing a nice job with the quick catch and shoot, not wanting to waste those touches.
Pass to Reed. A minute 20 left in the first quarter of the game. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. So both teams making some... Minnesota making some changes. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Edwards in for Mike Conley. The guard pair are Jones and Vassell. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's MP. And it's Mamu Kelly in at the 4. It's the San Antonio 5. MP against McDaniel. And finished off by McDaniels.
McDaniels going upstairs with an athletic move.
You know when Rudy...
MP with a terrific finish on the alley-oop.
What execution. MP getting up high for that finish.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Jones against Edwards. Reed kicks to McDaniels. Over MP. Good defense by MP.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Here's Wembanyama. And it's San Antonio with another.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball, too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it, too. So I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David.
Best of luck to any defender trying to slow Gobert down. He is ruthless inside.
Vassell, the pass to MP. DiVincenzo against Vassell. Gobert with the block. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Reed with a screen for McDaniels. Over MP. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that orange. What a night he's had.
Pass to Gobert. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul. Paul's checked in for Jones. And a change for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. 55 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Off-ball preparation paying off for Reed. He was just waiting for that pass.
MP against McDaniel. MP passes to Mamu Kelishvili. Now Wembanyama to the middle. MP kicks to Vassell. Just 5 on the clock. Over Edwards. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And such a solid player. Devin Vassell is someone you can really trust. Gives you a bit of everything out from that wing position.
Edwards cashing in from outside.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And the dunk by MP.
When MP uses his vertical like that, I can get with it. I mean, athleticism should not be wasted.
Steps back. Here's Gobert. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And so it's San Antonio in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
When I look at San Antonio, right now a lot of teams are still figuring things out, shuffling rotations, and players are trying to get their timing back.
Yeah, plenty of... And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Spurs.
Bench Bob, they've been...
And that'll do it for halftime.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. MP really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Gobert is out there with Reed. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Come on. Timberwolves trail by 6. Now here's Conley. He has yet to score. Got a piece of it, and they'll keep possession. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And the 3 off target. The Spurs shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. Rudy Gobert is second.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Reed the pass to Conley. Shot from the top of the key. Connects. The jumper drops. Conley's got his first 2 points of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And so it's San Antonio with it. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. MP against McDaniel. MP passes to Vassell. Here's MP. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. A Special K, we know the trade for Rudy Gobert took some time to click, but now it's looking like a great move.
Well, you know, figuring out how to play 2 bigs in this day and age with the way the game is played, pretty tricky, a slippery slope. And they stayed with it, to their credit, the Minnesota Timberwolves. And once they got it sorted out, Gobert was a force with his defense and his scoring out of the pick and roll. And I think one of the things undervalued in Gobert's improvement is the addition of Mike Conley. They've got a tremendous relationship, and I think Mike Conley's presence has been a real asset for Gobert as well.
Conley's shot is off. For San Antonio, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half.
Yo. You what? That's what's up. You back on? I'm going to NCAA. Yeah. You don't even want to know. You don't even. My bad. Alright. Somebody's mad.